Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of F1 22 My Team Career Mode. Now as you can see here on screen, if you cast your eyes in that direction, it's just a quick sped up version of the creation process because I'm sure you've read the Bible, you know how the creation process goes. God chooses what his character looks like, chooses his number, chooses his name, chooses his commentary name, chooses his helmet, chooses his race suit, chooses the livery, chooses the team colours, chooses the engine supply, chooses the team name, chooses his teammate, and then rests on the seventh day or something. So, yeah, I'm sure you're aware of that. We've gone for a nice red, white, and black helmet design in honour of nothing in particular. I just liked it. As you'll see in a few seconds' time, we're going for a gold and black livery, so we're trying to do the best we can to make the suit gold, although it's more kind of just like dehydrated piss yellow rather than gold, but you know, we'll roll with it. It'll be fine. Same with the gloves, trying to use the same colours just to make it all coherent and cohesive and coordinated and cooperative. Yeah, just so the suit's looking good, and yellow and red, nice combination, like ketchup and mustard. Just choose our little podium dance, our victory radio call. Not that we're going to be winning a race. Our team will be called Long Shaft Racing because we have the longest drive shaft on the grid and the longest penis.
This is great banter. It really is.
Mercedes is our engine supplier because I can't bring myself to using Red Bull powertrains. Richard Verschoor is our teammate because he is the best Dutch racing driver in the world. And now finally it's livery time, the moment that I think absolutely everyone has been waiting for. And if you haven't been waiting for it, then well, that's a treat for you because it's here without you even asking for it. We're just kind of having a scan around the car, seeing what looks good. Was deliberating whether to make it all gold, but I thought that would come across as a bit arrogant, a bit cocky. So we'll throw in a bit of black just to, you know, tone down the emotion a bit. But yeah, lovely gold and black car is going to look absolutely sick in night races such as Bahrain, which is the first destination on the calendar, if you didn't know that. So yeah, that's what our car looks like. Very nice. I like the new satin gold. I've never sat in gold though. I sat in dog poo once, but yeah, that's not relevant to this. Choosing team logo, we went for eventually the letter T thing because in my mind, out of all the options, it's what most looks like a cock and balls. I don't know if you also see that, but if you do, then comment cock and balls and I will like your comment because it's funny really, isn't it? We don't go for a background in the end because we didn't want to kind of divert the attention away from the beautiful emblem. Team colours, gold and black, standard stuff. Pardon me, just did a little burp. I don't know if you picked it up or not, but yeah, I apologise if you did. I just had jam on toast. It was very delicious. On white farmhouse loaf, which, if you're not a bread expert like me, you may not know, but that is the best kind of bread. You get it from Co-op or Tesco. It's like big fluffy stuff. It's perfect making toasties, but it also just works well as a sandwich. So yeah, a little bit of bread advice for you, just while we skip through all the things. I skipped the Will Buxton interview. You don't need to see that, it's boring. But anyway, getting straight out on track for our first lap in this car in a practice session. And what do you know, on cold tyres we've gone very deep into turn one. Much like Lewis Hamilton did in real life. So, you know, I'm about as good as him. But yeah, so far so good. Now, final corner of our first lap. We dive straight into the pits and we come out again. Quick refuel and into turn 4. We go wide and we're round again. That's 2 spins in 2 laps, so not a good start, but here we are for qualifying now. I'm pretty sure Crofty should have been narrating this bit, but I think he said it's his day off, so instead you've just got my voice and some cinematic views. There's me tugging at my helmet, not for the first time on the internet. Anyway, first lap of qualifying. Let's see how we go. Steaming now towards turn 1, braking very nicely. Just missing the apex a bit wide. A little bit of oversteer as well, but we come through turn 3 now, using the curbs in a very satisfying way, I'd say. Turn 4, can we clip the apex? Just missing it, but not too bad. We won't lose much time. Now the S is in the middle section. Oh, we've missed the second one a bit. Compromises for the third, but we still make it into this slow corner. On previous games I'd use second gear through there, but there's just no traction under acceleration in this game, so I'm having to run a gear higher through every corner. Now into the, I think this is turn 10, the tricky turn 10. We've made it work, and yeah, so far so good for our first qualifying lap of the season. This couple of corners here is one of my favourite corners on the calendar. Through here, and then you can just keep it planted through this long sweeping right-hander before you brake now into the penultimate corner. Clipping the curb. Well, I'd say it is a bit more than a clip actually, kind of hitting the curb, but no harm done. Car still in one piece. We haven't spun, so yeah. Final corner, can we get it right this time, unlike in practice? Fair amount of curb taken. We hopped straight over it, but yeah, we're facing the right way. And the floor seems to be alright, so no harm done. Now we're coming towards the end of our second lap in qualifying in a bid to make it out of Q1 for the first time this season. At the first time of asking, it is only the first race. Through the final corner, it's much better through there, taking far less curb, allowing us to carry more speed. So we power now towards the line. Where's this lap going to put us? P14 in Q1. Fantastic. Straight into Q2 now. Heading down towards turn 1 for our first lap of the session. Can we get turn 1 right? Heavy braking. Ooh, apex was lovely there and not as much oversteer on the exit. Later in the lap now towards turn 10. Gasly's messed it up and we've been distracted by the AlphaTauri running wide that we've also run wide, so that's 2 laps ruined at the same corner. We go again though, straight away. Gasly's going down the inside.
Don't try it.
He makes the move. In qualifying, we try and stick around the outside and we've spun on the exit curb. That is just absolutely idiotic from Pierre. Shame on him. It's the end of Q2 now. We're having to kind of a rescue effort to try and get as high up the grid as we can. Through turn 1. Awful through there. Just no traction on the entrance. And we've spun turn 2 and turn 3. Awful Q2 from us, but straight now onto the grid, parking in what I'd say is a fantastic manner for the Bahrain Grand Prix. I had reverse parallel park on the driving test. Easiest thing I've ever done. Look at this parking. Oh yeah. Even Mark Priestley's a fan. All the cars are lined up and the lights are coming on now for the Bahrain Grand Prix, the first race of the career mode. It's lights out and away we go. It's a decent launch but just poor traction. We've got a car on our outside, but we held position and we're making a bit of a lunge now into turn 1. Up the inside of 3 or 4 cars, but we kind of maintain position anyway. It's going to be a drag race Up to turn 4 now. We've got a car up our inside. We go for a lunge round the outside, trying to keep it on the track. We've got Lando Norris on the inside of us. He's still on the inside of us, side by side through the S's. We've been kind of forced out wide, but we hang it on in there, and we maintain the position ahead of Lando Norris on lap 1. It's been a good lap so far, fairly clean from everyone. Towards the tricky turn 9 and 10 section now, and then onto one of the 2 back straights. We get it right through there though, clipping the apex, lovely, getting decent exit. Not good enough to challenge into the next corner, but certainly good enough to maintain position. He's going to make a move on us anyway though. And we just about maintain position. That is clean racing from the both of us, giving each other space. Absolutely lovely. Missing the apex there a bit though, might compromise our exit as we run down to the final corner of the first lap of the race. I don't know if we've maintained position at start. I think we have. I can't remember what position we started in. But yeah, clean first lap from pretty much everyone, I think, especially me. Please say well done to me for completing the first lap very well. We move on now to lap 3, and Richard Verschoor, our teammate, is going to make a move on us into turn 4. Oh my word, he's done it. We try and stick with him through the chicane. Can we launch a counter-attack? But no, he's made it stick. And now there's a yellow flag ahead of us at turn 1. What's happened here? It's Gasly and Alonso. They've come together. Alonso's lost time in places. We've passed Gasly. We remain directly behind Verschoor though. I wonder what happened there. And now we've got a Red Bull making a move on us into turn 4, but we managed to stay ahead of it. Did I say Red Bull? Why did I say Red Bull? Is it a Red Bull? It's not even a Red Bull. It's bloody Guan Yu Zhou, mate. What was I thinking? But for sure now we're going to make a move on Rich Verschoor into the final corner. But we've just not got the straight line speed. I backed off a bit though because I wanted to get DRS for the straight, but it's kind of, we tried a switchback move and yeah, just a bit of oversteer has absolutely ruined our chances there. Here we are now. We've got a good run though with DRS, using a bit of overtake mode as well. Lunge into turn 1. He gives us a little squeeze. Can we try a switchback move? No, he's placed his car well, but are we going to get a run on him into turn 4? He's got a decent exit though, and I don't know if we're going to manage it. He seems to have the straight line speed advantage. I don't know whether it's because I'm running higher downforce with the setup. I don't really know. I just kind of made the setup up as I went along. Can we finally complete the move? Rich for sure. No! Massive bout of oversteer on the exit of the final corner on lap 5 as we were shaping up a move for sure. And now we've got Zhou and Schumacher on us. Zhou gets past us. Schumacher's kind of boxed in, but now he's got a bit more space. He's got the straight line speed. He's going to make a move into turn 1. He goes down the inside of Guan Yu Zhou as well. Can we make the switchback move and get past the both of them? No, we can't. Good exit from turns 2 and 3 though. May set us up. We've got a run on Zhou heading up the straight into turn 4, but he's going down the inside of Schumacher. Can I capitalise if they come together? Wide entrance. Oh, and Lando Norris. No, it's not Lando Norris. It's Daniel Ricciardo. Spears inside of us and damages the floor of our car. Wouldn't be surprised if he got front wing damage. And yeah, this is a stupid move from the Australian. Stupid, stupid, stupid move by Daniel Ricciardo. He's going to try and... He's still with us though. He's going to try and make a move. And Zhou and Schumacher are still fighting. We've got a brilliant exit though, but we've passed Guan Yu Zhou. And we're right behind Mick Schumacher heading into the penultimate corner of the circuit. Can we get a good exit and then get a good run on him down to the final corner and then maybe get DRS down the straight? We'll soon find out. Powering down the straight. It's all kicking off behind us. Into the final corner. A good exit would be nice. We clip the apex. Lovely. Not too much curb there. And we should be shaping a move into turn 1, but he pulls into the pits. So, false alarm. And then on the very next lap, we pull into the pits as well. I'm not asked about the new immersive pit stop, so I've just got it on broadcast, just so I can, you know, sit back and relax while the AI drives me in the pits, and I can watch the team change the tyres. Look at that. Yeah. You know, pit stop noises and that. Lovely 2.8 second pit stop. I will be giving each one of them a 0.1% pay rise after that, because that was fantastic. Pit exit now. Can we take the position off Richard Vershaw? Is he going to maintain the position? We go into turn 1, but we've gone too deep on the cold tyres, much like we did in practice. And Vershaw takes the position, but Sonoda, who pitted at the end of lap 1, stays behind us. And now it will be a fight for the last 4 laps of the race to try and overtake Richard Vershaw. Sonoda, though, is hounding us through the middle sector. We've taken a big load of curb there, and he's managed to get around the outside of us into turn possibly 8. I'm not sure. And now, at the end of the lap and the start of the next lap, we've got a good run. We go one way, then the other, into turn 1. Are we going to get past the Japanese driver? He locks up, though, and he goes deep, and we pull off a absolutely sumptuous switchback move. Read the lock up like a book. We are past Yuki Tsunoda, and now we've just got to chase down Richard Vershaw to take P11. Heading on now to the final lap of the race. If we can get a good exit here, we may be able to get DRS. We've got DRS. If we can close in with the DRS, we've not got much battery though, so how much closing in can we do? We're way too far back to make a lunge into turn 1, but maybe turn 4, maybe, or at the end of the other DRS zone, in the middle sector, we may be able to make a move. Who knows? Up to turn 4 now. Are we going to get DRS? No, we've not got DRS, and we've not got any battery either, so we're just relying on pure straight line speed to overtake Richard Vershaw into turn 4, and then the S's. If we can follow him well through here, we could set ourselves up for a move. Now slightly later on in the lap. No, not slightly later on in the lap. We are still here. I don't know why I said that. I think I am getting confused. But we're still harrying Richard Vershaw into turn 10. What's going to happen here? Could we get a good run through here? Missing the apex slightly, but we've got DRS. We've got DRS. We've got a good run. Can we brake slightly late through here and maybe launch an attack into the final corner? No is the answer. We're out. We've lost the back end. All that hard work for nothing. Red Bull is celebrating. What a hollow victory. What a hollow victory for Red Bull. Not even the best Dutch F1 driver on the grid, really. I don't know why I need to say grid after F1 driver. Not even the best F1 driver. Dutch F1 driver. It's a shame that, really. It was a good race from us, though. Well, apart from the result. But the rest of it was good. A nice $0 total payout for us. That is absolutely superb. So, yeah, a disappointing end to what was, I think, a great race. If you're new around here, which I'm sure you are, because I don't think there'll be many people returning from my previous 2 videos. But, yeah, if you feel like it, subscribe, leave a like, comment cock and balls, and I very much hope to see you soon, I think. Yeah, hope to see you soon for the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, a track that I am absolutely terrible at. Thanks for watching.